Have you ever wanted to go to a sushi restaurant but don't have the money for it? It can be really expensive for college students like us who are on a tight budget. Lucky for you, we're going to show you how to make your very own sushi dinner at home for less. Let's go meet the chefs.
Hi, I'm Olivia, and I like cooking a lot on my free time and trying out new dishes.
Hi, I'm Angie, and I love eating, especially sushi.
Hi, my name is Jay, and I grew up with making sushi with my mom.
My name is France, and I go to sushi restaurants often.
To give you an overview about what we'll be talking about today, we will first discuss sushi and sushi production within America, and then we'll take you shopping with us at a local Asian food market around the corner, and lastly, we'll prepare and cook our sushi dinner with you, so that way you know how to make it all on your own before the end of the day.
First, let's talk about the background of sushi. According to Cindy Fang in her article, The Tale of Sushi, History and Regulation, Fang said that it began as a way to preserve fish. It became more accessible in restaurants in Japan when conveyor belts were introduced so that the customers were able to pick and choose the sushi off of the conveyor belt when they're eating. In the United States, it became popular, specifically in the West Coast at first, and then now there are over 5,000 restaurants nationwide. The people really enjoyed eating sushi because they saw it as a healthy and nutritious way of eating without being boring or bland. In the United States, Fang also said that an annual average of $36 million worth of sushi-making seaweed is currently being sold. There are 3 different types of sushi. There's the nigiri, which is raw fish, salmon eggs, a cooked egg, or shrimp on top of rice. There is the maki, which is rolled sushi, and there's tamaki, which is a hand roll. Sushi is typically served with wasabi, made from Japanese horseradish, pickled ginger, and soy sauce, according to wikihow.com. Now that we know a little bit about the brief background of sushi, let's go shopping for the ingredients.
To make sushi at home, you only need a few simple ingredients and supplies. You can go to your closest Asian supermarket, and for us, we're going to H Mart because it's the closest one to Rutgers. It's 5 minutes away, so it's an easy trip for us and an easy trip for you. First, you will need a bamboo sushi mat. This will help you roll your roll. We have one here that's only $1.50. Next, you'll need rice to fill up your sushi. It doesn't have to be any particular kind of rice, but since sushi rice is on sale today, that's what we're going to grab. So according to our shopping list, we also need nori sheets, which are flat sheets of seaweed. So now you're going to need some rice vinegar, and make sure you only pick up rice vinegar or else your sushi will taste a little weird. Rice vinegar will help your rice stick together and help you hold the shape of the sushi. So if you're in the aisle for vinegar, you can also find soy sauce. And if you already have it at home, you don't have to buy it here. But if you do need it, it's only $4 to $5 for a really big bottle. If you like your food a little spicy, you can grab some wasabi to give your sushi a little extra kick. So now that you have all of your sushi basics, we're going to move on to the filling. We're going with the vegetarian-friendly option, so we're grabbing imitation crab meat. Now that we have some protein in our sushi, we have to get some vegetables. Follow us and So now that we're back home, there are some supplies that we didn't have to go shopping for because it's common in any basic kitchen. For one, we have plastic wrap. This is going to help cover your bamboo mat, so when you do have to clean up, you don't have to be picking off individual grains of rice in between the bamboo. We also have sugar and we have salt. This is going to help season the rice a little to give your sushi some more flavor. Our shopping list is now complete, so now we can start cooking at home.
So before Jay begins rolling his sushi, we're going to prepare some of the side dishes that we'll get back to later, which will really help make your sushi dinner really gourmet but still affordable. So while we were shopping, I chose two of my favorite side dishes, starting with edamame, which is a soybean that you traditionally eat still out of the pod, but covered in salt, which we'll get to later again. And this was only $1.79 for a bag of frozen edamame. And then we also got instant miso soup. And for $2.50, we have 3 packets worth in here. So the 4 of us will have to share when it gets to that. But again, it was only around $2.50 for this. And we got the more traditional, classic soybean flavor. But if you like a little spice, they had different sort of things that you can get at H Mart or wherever you may go. So to begin, we have 2 separate bowls of boiling water. The bowl for the miso soup, we're to let sit and keep it boiling for the next couple of minutes. But the edamame, we do have to cook. So we have our bowl of edamame for us ready. And we're going to throw it in, we won't have to season it or anything yet. And we'll let that cook in boiling water for about 3 to 4 minutes. So I'll get back to you then.
So while Olivia is waiting for her side dishes to be cooked, we are going to season our rice for the sushi roll, and we can cook the rice with the rice cooker or the pot, but fortunately we have a rice cooker, which is the convenience way, and our rice has just cooked completely, and we're going to move to the season the rice. To flavor the rice, you need to put the rice vinegar, sea salt, and sugar to taste, and you need to mix it well. So after you mix your rice well, you need to slice your vegetables thin and long, like this.
With your vegetables ready and your fillings ready, you can start rolling your sushi. So Jay is going to put the seaweed on the bamboo mat. And according to MakeMySushi.com, you start the rolling process by paying the rice on top of the seaweed on top of the bamboo mat. And make sure you wash your hands if you want to use your hands. So you make sure that the rice is nice and flat against your seaweed. This is really important because this will make it easier for you to roll it later on.
Then, after you spread your rice over, we need to fill out the fillings.
So I'm adding the imitation crab meat.
After she's putting the cucumber right next to imitation crab meat. And then, finally, she's adding the avocado.
And as you can see, it's all together in a straight line. This is going to make the ingredients come together inside of your roll.
So now that they have finished rolling the sushi roll, Jade is off camera cutting it. So now we're able to finish our side dishes to finish preparing our entire dinner. So you're going to finish by mixing in our miso soup packet, I've removed it already, into a bowl of the boiling water that we had boiled earlier. And it's an instant packet mix, so all you have to do is mix it in, and everything's already in there. You don't have to chop anything else up, and we have a bowl of soup ready to go. At the same time, I had drained and rinsed off our edamame, and I put that into a bowl. While it is still a little moist, is exactly when you want to start putting your salt in. And you're going to salt just to taste. I have a lot of salt, so I'm going to put a lot of salt to taste. And you're going to mix it in, and then kind of mix it up. And it's that simple. You now have 2 side dishes to make your dinner extra gourmet and are ready to serve. So now that dinner is ready, we can recall what we did today. We first started by learning about the history of sushi, and then we took a journey to H Mart, where using our handy shopping list, we were able to go and get all the ingredients that have been transformed into a sushi dinner that you then learned how to create through rolling the sushi and through cooking our side dishes.
According to the sushietiquette.com, you can totally use your hand or chopsticks to eat the sushi.
And so I hope you guys get a chance to make your own sushi dinner soon in the future. Thank you.